So it's Tuesday, which means one thing, it's market day. So I am going to do a £10 challenge. There's a really good flower stall on Chorley Market. I live in a market town. There's a covered market every day except Monday, I think. And then on a Tuesday, there is a market that goes all the way through the town. So I'm going to take you there, see what I can get for £10 and make it up. So I've absolutely no idea in my head what I'm going to turn up and buy. I'm just going to venture out there and have a look. On the market, there's loads of different stalls. You name it. There's loads of good cheeses, fruit and veg. And I always try and support it where I can. And, of course, try and use cash. It's actually quite quiet today because it's absolutely Baltic, like freezing cold. I don't know how cold it is, but it's that wind. So we made it. As you can see, there's a massive selection of flowers in all different colours. They are all £1 a stem on here. So obviously I've got my £10. I need to decide what I'm going to buy. I'm really happy with my selection. I've gone some deep purples, some oranges to break it up. And yeah, I'm going to go home and see what I can make up. Join me for part 2 to find out. So I am back with my selection for my £10 challenge. If you didn't see it earlier, I went away to the market. I got £10 worth of flowers, which I'm going to make into something beautiful. I got these orchids, which have got a really deep purple centre, a white, and they've got a really nice faded out pink on the outline as well. Really like them flowers. And then I also got some deep mini crocuses. Deep purple mini crocuses, some more of the orchids, and then to make it pop, because I always like a poppy colour as well as the statement flowers, we're going with these orange mini crocuses. So let's see what we come up with. But I've decided that I'm going to make a small wreath using all these stems. I found this scrap of garland in my unit, which is left over from a Christmas design. So I'm going to use this to make my base rather than buy one, because I do try and do things on a budget and I've got a lot of stuff to use up as well. I'm just going to remove any cones or berries from the garland. So now I've removed any berries or pine cones from this garland. What I'm going to do, I'll show you on the back, I'm going to make it into a circle for the wreath. So I'm going to cross over one half over. You don't need to worry about the shape yet or the greenery. You just want a good overcross, because otherwise there's not going to be any security on the gap if you do them so close together. Tie wrap straight round, tie wrap it together, and then I will do it twice just for extra security, especially if it's hanging. Obviously it's a multi-purpose piece, so you can use it on a grave, use it on a drawer, you can use it on a table, a centerpiece with a candle in for spring. There's so many uses for a mini wreath. Then you can see there now, that's all secure in the circle shape. Just snip these off, and then what we need to do now is probably what is going to achieve your best overall look, and that is manipulate all your stems round. So you want to touch every single wire, going round, working it into a shape of the round wreath. And there you can see now, I've opened up every stem all the way around. We have a much more circular product, and we're going to use this for our base. I'm going to start with the statement piece, which is these orchids in this design. So you'll always have one flower, which is mainly your predominant flower. So I'm going to go ahead and snip all these down to, I want about 1 inch below. I've pushed every piece of greenery up to the top, and then I'm going to cut it there and about 1 inch below. I then just work my way around the base, test fitting in all the orchids. Now, normally I won't test fit these days, but it is always good to do, and obviously I'm trying to do videos to teach before you do glue in, just so you don't have to take them out again. You want to go in at all different angles, so you don't want them all straight sat facing forwards. and then glue it. You're putting the hot glue on the stem below the flower, and then you just put that on there and then just place them back in. Obviously, this is a super budget piece for only £10 for all the flowers that are going on. But I still think the overall looks going to be brilliant, and I love a challenge. I then went and trimmed all the crocuses, the purple and the orange, and cut them up. They're going to be used as a filler amongst all the orchids. Now, ideally, I would have had one extra orange and one less purple now that I've made it looking at it. But hindsight's a wonderful thing, and obviously at the time, I wasn't even sure what I was going to be making, so it's not that bad. And there you have it, absolute cheap as chips, £10 wreath. Use it on a graveyard, on your door, anywhere.